Jesus
We're
fucking
gonna cut all of that out.
Jesus fucking Christ.
We gotta cut all that out. That's a little much, even for us.
Kill it.
Motherfucker, we gon' crazy. Yeah, what up? I'm in here right now, and you know I'm dressed up. I messed up a few times, but shit, so what? It's fine because I just don't give a fuck. Just don't give a fuck.
What me in the world, yeah.
Just don't give a
What me in the world.
Welcome. We've got the Unruly Show here today. It is Saturday, the 22nd?
Yep.
Yeah, 22nd.
Yep. I thought we'll cut this part out for a second, but I actually meant to tell you we're gonna start doing it just each opposite week because trying to get two episodes still out in the same week kills me.
I think that's better.
Yeah. So like one Saturday it'll be the Unruly Show. The next y'all are seeing this live. I'll leave it in actually. 1 week will be the Blitz the Book show.
Dropped
and the
it.
next will be he's dead.
Good, hit him in the dick.
Drake London.
Fuck his ass. I think that works better.
Do you think he said fuck that nigga?
Because we need more
I bet
social
he
media
did.
versus...
Yeah.
That's where we're going to hit it big.
Yep. But guys, if you have been paying attention to our TikTok lately, we are upping our TikTok game, our meme cuts, our picture memes. We're hitting all the things to make. Just give you, if you're scrolling on the feed a little bit of that brain, what do they call it, brain rot?
Brain rot, yeah.
We'll give you some good brain rot there. At least you'll laugh a little bit.
Yeah.
Which, who doesn't need to be, have their day brightened a little bit, a smile added to it. We'd like to be that additive to your day that brings that little smile.
Yeah.
But so far, we're still midway through NFL Sunday right now, recording day. We're doing pretty good coming out of Saturday.
Yeah.
We're doing pretty well.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Above 500.
About 500.
We will reveal that when it is complete, but as of right now, it's going pretty well. Not for our home teams. We will talk about that in the water cooler. But our home teams are struggling right now.
Yeah.
Commanders have taken the L already. And probably one of the most tragic fourth quarters I've ever seen in my life. So many times where I'm like,
Not
all right, we
good.
do have it here. And then they immediately turn that around the next play and say, no, we don't have that here. It is crazy, the mistakes that are made.
Bad news bears of football.
I'll save my rant for the water cooler because I have a long one.
Yeah.
It's gonna be something to watch. I don't know how I'm gonna contain myself. I'll probably stumble over words because I have so many words to say. I'm gonna leave it for that. But Tommy, let's talk about what we have today. We have water cooler, Wassop, West Virginia. What else do we do on the show?
We don't do. You gotta hear me out. So we have this pre-made.
Yep, hear me out. You gotta hear me out.
We do the Sports News Network separate.
Yep, Sports News Network.
I do a little fun, little package.
Social media.
We can make up a segment. Top 5 people you want to have get cancer.
All right, but next we have the water cooler. We're going to start with the water cooler. That is next. We will see you there.
Grab your little cup and get ready to get hydrated.
Soul, did you catch a game last night?
Jay, welcome to this week's water cooler.
I wish I could list that on my resume. I bet I'd get hired by a lot more female because I know this guy's a feminist. He
Only
cares.
apply the YWCA.
He's a cutting linguist. Cut a linguist, actually. All right, let's talk baseball. Shohei Ohtani won his second NL MVP. More boring is the AL was exactly the same person as Aaron Judge. Baseball doesn't change.
No, and it's really no surprises there all around. Aaron Judge had a hell of a season. Ton of fucking home runs. Ohtani, another fucking World Series win. There's really good baseball players. Shit, what do you have to fucking say?
Yeah, that's true. Big Dumper came within 4 votes of unseating Judge, which all the MLB stat purists, the fucking weirdos that keep their own stats. It's a pastime in baseball?
Yep.
Is to go take your own stats in the stands.
Oh, yeah, they go out there with their own scorecards and everything.
That's so fucking lame. I've never done that at a football game. I never will do that at a football game, and I love football. More than anything.
Yeah, what are you supposed to do? Fact check? Write a letter to the fucking MLB hey, you got this one wrong.
Yeah, I called this one differently. Oh, fuck you. No one gives a shit.
Right?
But those guys said that Aaron Judge was clearly the MVP statistically, and if Big Dumper would have won, it would have been the league changing it so that someone different would have won. Shut up. Big Dumper's the fucking man.
Yeah.
He hits fucking dingers. 60 home runs. He beat the guy who's the fucking hit king or whatever by 13 home runs.
There's a lot.
Yeah, so I think hitting dingers should be appreciated more.
I agree.
More of the same. NL, Tariq Skubal won again the Cy Young, and Paul Skeens won unanimously the AL Cy Young.
Oh, yeah.
So, congrats. Pittsburgh Pirates won something. That's crazy.
It's about time, and honestly, it's too much.
Surely it
They
wasn't a
deserve
playoff berth because they're not getting that.
Thank Christ. Fuck
No.
Pittsburgh.
Fuck Pitt. Ronaldo confirms that his 2026 World Cup run will be his last. That is in America.
For a guy that really has his youth as part of his fucking package, like how he sells himself like a young guy, he's actually fairly fucking old. I'm surprised he's lasted this long. And unless something crazy happens and he wins this World Cup, I think this confirms he's always going to be below Messi in that eternal debate of who's better.
I mean, he's definitely old because if you think about it this way, when I was a young lad in high school soccer, I was using him on the FIFA soccer games on Manchester United.
Yeah.
And I'm an old man now. That was at least 15 years ago. That was a long time. And he's still playing soccer. And he wasn't a rookie that year that I was playing with him. So that is a hell of longevity. He does not look his age. Good for him.
But he's a little bit past the hill. Portugal just had an embarrassing loss to the Republic of Ireland in a World Cup qualifying. Well, Ronaldo actually got sent fucking out for a foul. So I think he's kind of having this one for fun.
Yeah,
Good for
this
him.
is his last run to be appreciated.
Yeah, if you're taking Portugal to come out of the fucking group stage, don't. Save yourself a fucking $1.
I don't even think he was starting in Saudi Arabia. Like they brought him in like the last 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, he's there just for the fucking name.
And the money.
Yep.
The money. So that'll be nice for him. They don't know which I thought the last one was his last run. Lionel Messi may play the next one as well, and that be his last one. I think he go out on top.
Yeah, Lionel, he's having fun dicking around in American soccer. I don't know why he would risk hurting
And they're
himself.
not even like
Contenders.
winning clean in MLS. And it's not just him. He's brought players with him over and they're not winning 10-0.
No.
You think you're going to go on the world stage? Our best players on America don't even play in the MLS. They play in the foreign leagues.
Yeah.
So, you're not proving much. You're not on a great testing ground right now. I would just go out while you were on top. You could say, you went out as the Golden Boot winner and the World Cup champion.
Yeah, it's Messi. He's the best player to ever fucking play almost.
The little genius.
Exactly.
So, Oregon won big on Friday.
Yeah.
Covered well.
Good for you. Go Ducks.
I told you
Quack.
that the Duck was going to fuck that gopher in its ass, and it did.
That was wild. That's wild sex.
That's wild. I was trying to find a video online to post a video, and I only saw one that was like Donald Duck. It was like a 60s cartoon where a gopher was fucking up his garden, but I was like, that's the opposite of what
Now,
I
you know
want.
ducks have like a corkscrew dick. Jesus fucking
We're gonna
Christ.
cut
Jesus-
all of that out.
Jesus fucking
We gotta
Christ.
cut all that out. That's a little much, even for us. Texas A&M had the biggest comeback in school history, at being down 30-3 at half to the University of South Carolina, which at the beginning of the year I was a big Beamer ball guy. It was fun to say, Beamer ball. It was just it was a cool thing.
Yeah, with the Gamecocks, it's
And
fun.
it quickly passed as they were 3-3. They almost beat Texas A&M, coming in undefeated. I'm pretty sure Texas A&M was at home. Is that something right?
Yes, they were.
Almost lost. There were some fucking millionaires just freaking the fuck out, ready to fire a coach probably after one loss when this game ended.
Well, I think that fucking security guard fucking shoulder checking them at halftime really set them apart. Really set the tone.
Oh, yeah. South Carolina has a complete collapse in the second half, does not score a single point, loses by 1 point in the game.
Yeah.
That is rough.
No, not even a field goal. Do you think it's a pride thing? They didn't want to try and kick a field goal because we're up so much. We're the SEC. We'll be fine.
I think Beamer does not want to get fired right now because there's talks that Virginia Tech is going to hire James Franklin, that they've been in talk for weeks about contract stuff, and that was the leading candidate for where he would go if he was fired.
Oh.
So if that happens, you might want to try to win a game or two and try to save your job because right now the market won't look hot for you blowing that big of a lead.
Heading
It
down
won't
to
happen.
the big fucking Mac.
Yeah, if my team was down 27 points at halftime, I stopped watching the game. And you allowed some people to watch the single greatest thing that they'll ever watch on a television when their own team came back 27 points. Because it's not supposed to happen. That's crazy. What happened? Did all your starters just not play the second half? What
I have
happened?
no idea.
What happened?
I didn't watch it myself. It's so fucking wild.
As an owner, you should have to explain yourself. Not an owner because it's a school, but the coach, you should have to come out and explain yourself fully. What happened? What happened that nothing changed? They just continued to beat you for 27 points.
Yeah, you actually should have to go to the front of a court of appeals and defend that decision.
Yeah.
What was you fucking thinking? What was the decisions going on? Did you talk to a defensive coordinator? Did both of you agree, hey,
This is fine.
yeah, we're down 14 already. It's okay. Things are going the way we want. No adjustments. Perfect, right on motion.
This is fine. Everything is fine right now. There's just gonna be flames everywhere. All right.
And then, of course, big football news: Alabama, with an embarrassing loss, drops to 10 in the AP polls. A lot of motion upwards. Of course, Ohio State stays number 1 after a good beat on UCLA. Whoopsie fucking do.
I think Georgia's going to push forward a little bit with their win against Texas being.
I think they moved up to 4.
Yep, that's big. They're seeming to start rolling now.
Indiana
Starting to look more like the Bulldog or the Dogs. They are the Bulldogs, I guess.
Yeah, and Texas falling like a sack of fucking potatoes.
Yeah, they fell flat. I think Arch Manning's coming back to earth a little bit. I saw one article that was like he still had a good game. No, if you scored 12 points, like 12 or 15 points in the whole game, you didn't have a good game. I mean, I understand there could be like receiver drops and errors that could cause a quarterback to not be as successful, but I don't think that's what happened.
I think Arch is just a victim of his name. He's a fine quarterback. And if he wasn't
Manning.
If he wasn't at Texas, he'd be doing still. If he was in the Sun Belt, killing it. Hell, take a pay grade drop, go to South Carolina. Not South, because they're still in the SEC.
Yeah, they're in the SEC still.
Hell, go to fucking like JMU or App State.
Tommy,
Marshall.
I was saying there's a Sun Belt too that you're not mentioning. Marshall University would be great for Arch.
I was about to get to that. I was burying the lead, as the children say.
Oh.
But now that you fucking blew that, yeah, come to Marshall.
I blew up your spot, as other kids would say.
Well, we can't offer you an NIL exposure, money, or anything else. We can offer you a home where you'll feel loved.
And Tudor's Biscuits.
And Tudor's Biscuits, we're pretty big on
And
that.
proof that's real. Look at the size of Charles Huff's fucking head.
Yeah.
That fat-headed fuck inhaled biscuits while he was here. And I'm glad he lost this weekend.
A real sausage sucker, if you would. Terrible. But, moving on. Jets player, cornerback Chris Boyd has been shot.
As if it couldn't be worse being a Jet.
No kidding. What do you think's worse, being shot or having to finish out the season with the Jets?
I think probably finishing the season with the Jets is worse.
Yeah, because you have to take those concussions
They're a fucking train wreck.
while being booed.
And there's always some sort of level of feeling bad when you're like, you need to fire that coach when it's also his first year as being there. And they weren't a good team last year. They got the coach fired last year for being so bad with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, Steelers are damn near barely above 500 with Aaron Rodgers right now. But yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know if you fire the coach. You don't fire the coach. I think you give him one more year.
But they are just so bad.
Oh.
Justin Fields broke a record for having the least amount of passing yards in consecutive games this weekend. I think he only threw for like 136 yards.
Damn.
And the previous record holder was him in 2000, like his rookie year with the Bears. Like, dude needs to not be a quarterback. Put him at running back. I'm not even saying kick him out of the league. He's fast.
Yeah.
Put him at running back or like a slot receiver. He just is not a receiver. He's not a quarterback.
No, cannot.
He's got hella skill. He's fast. He gets those runs every game.
Yeah.
Put him at something else. Like, he's not a quarterback.
I think take him out of the league. I don't think he's good at all. But that's me personally.
I think he can be a hell of a slot receiver, to be honest with you. And you could run a gadget play like once a game, maybe where he does throw the ball and it's not a terrible ball. He's thrown a ball before. like Antoine Randall.
That would be funny.
That's a
Former quarterback now.
That's a common thing for college.
And the
Cooper
Wildcat.
Kupp was a college quarterback.
Was he?
Yep.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yep.
That's something. Cool.
That is something. I wish he'd score a goddamn touchdown, to be honest with you.
If only. Then Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. The first real fight Jake's or any of the Pauls really have had.
Yeah, the last one against that. Well, I mean, that wasn't the last one. The last one was his first kind of step up in competition, but the guy was still older. It was Cesar Chavez, who's in prison now.
Really?
Yeah, in his own country, I'm pretty sure. We extradited him back to his home country.
Ooh.
ICE got him here, I think, because he had former crimes in his own old country. So, like, we're not keeping criminals.
Good for us.
Iced him back to Guadalajara, wherever the fuck he's from.
Guadalajara.
And now he's in jail. Worst thing he ever probably could have did was fight Jake Paul and put himself in the national spotlight. Because that ruined his life.
So do you think Jake's got this fight?
No. No. This is also a heavyweight. A guy who's been a heavyweight champion. I don't even think Jake Paul's fought. Technically, he fought Mike Tyson at heavyweight weight, I think.
Yeah.
This is a real heavyweight that is his age, like maybe 2 or 3 years older, like 5 max, who knocked out Francis Ngannou in his last fight. Like in the first round, I think.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. He starched him. Like, this is Jake Paul's going to have to. I don't know how big he's going to be. A lot of questions need answered. I feel like Anthony Joshua, just in my head, is a lot bigger of a person. Taller. He's going to have the right kind of muscle on to be a heavyweight boxer. He's been the distance as a heavyweight boxer. Like, it's a scary fight for him. I am shocked that he's doing this. I think maybe he's been hit in the head enough now that he thinks this is a good thing.
I still think it'll be a tie or something like that. I think the Jake Paul fucking scheme.
If that happens, though, it ruins Anthony Joshua's legacy.
I think he's willing to sell his legacy, like Mike Tyson.
I mean, Mike Tyson was 60s, though, so he didn't really sell legacy. He's still inviting age.
Yeah, but Mike doesn't really give a fuck about his legacy. He's taking these.
I know, I'm saying this guy should. Jesus Christ.
That's good for you.
Nope, that was Puka that fumbled.
Oh, yikes.
I'd check it back because it looks like he didn't lose it till he rolled over, which he's on the ground. Nope.
Oh yeah, that thing's out.
Those peanut punches, man. Fucking us up.
Yep. That being said, we'll have more coverage on this fight as more comes out.
The main events of UFC 320. Okay. Fire card started out fire. 3 knockouts in 3 fights.
Big.
Amazing.
Quick knockouts too, in a couple of them.
Quick. 1:16 seconds.
Yeah.
Second round knockout for our guy, Carlos Prates. He had his victory cigarette at the post-fight press conference. One of the funnier things that happen every time that he has a post-fight press conference is just railing a cig.
Yeah.
Smoking a dart.
He's going crazy.
And goddamn it, I'll say it. I can see why people got addicted to smoking before. He looks cool.
Smoking looks objectively cool no matter who does it. They used to put up in elementary school the posters. I don't know if we can put one here of the different animals, and it said like it looks just as stupid when you do it. And it had like a frog, a goat, and some other animals. And it looked so badass. Like those animals looked like they were having fun. And like with the animal leaders of their little groups. Like that frog fucked the other frogs and would tell the toads to like lick their nuts.
See, I feel like I'm the opposite personally. Like I feel like I look retarded when I smoke, like, and then just like hold it for a second, not wanting to hit it. Because I think you look cool, but I'm not a huge fan of it because I have pussy lungs, I guess.
Fair.
Pussy lungs. I want to brag about smoking the ganja, but I won't do that because we have jobs. But just know, whoever gets to see the deleted scenes, I'm not a pussy.
We're not. We also smoke heavy crack. Lots of crack.
And I won't stop, just like I told my sponsor.
That being said, another team that won't stop, the Patriots are the first team in the NFL to reach 9 wins this season, sitting now at 9-2. Boy, Drake May has actually stepped the fuck up in a way we never thought he would. I wouldn't. He's UNC. UNC is ass. So
they picked right behind us in the draft.
So what do you think? Is the Patriots, Colts, Rams, all these teams are coming out of the woodworks to make a Super Bowl run. What do you think the chances are? What are you excited to see? Jay, tell me these things. I need to know.
I mentioned it in the last episode. I think I am a Rams favorite. God, did they even challenge that?
Why would they?
Yeah, that was clean.
No, they didn't.
Okay.
They would have lost a timeout.
Like I did mention in the last episode, I am my big favorite for who's going to win the Super Bowl this year is the Rams. You can get them about plus 800. I've been watching. On the Super Bowl odds are number 3, I think, in the league right now.
Oh, nice.
Seahawks are up there as well. I think it's the Rams here. They just have, when they're operating on all cylinders, Matt Stafford is very accurate with the ball, doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He has so many receivers to choose from that are great receivers, not just like run-of-the-mill, serviceable receivers like they give Josh Allen. He has great receivers. He has tons of tight ends that all are serviceable, but he has 3 of them that all do work. So they're my favorite. I think they're the deepest team. They have the most weapons and everything like that, and defensively they do all right.
So that being said, for the Rams to make it to the Super Bowl and to win it, that means they have to overcome their biggest opponents, the Panthers. Do you foresee, because the Panthers are a superior opponent, do you see injuries late postseason affecting the Panthers, where the Rams have such an easy season, an easy division? Or do you see some kind of comeback scenario, miracle on ice, where the Rams, facing the superior opponent, trick or cheat their way to a victory by exposing some kind of loophole in a rule?
I think the Panthers will get beat outright by at least 2 scores. And they'll say it's probably the most fairest game that's ever been called in television history. The mob didn't have to do anything.
Alrighty, that's one.
Now I will say that's one take out there. Now you don't see it. I won't be an asshole and then say that the Commanders will beat anybody this season. We probably lose the rest of the season. They're a sad sack shit team, and I got a lot to say. Here we go. Look, I tried. They had me this season hanging in as long as I can because they took us to new heights last year. Apparently, new heights to us. But now I would take this and refer this to as this situation is that you're like a kid who ends up in an orphanage after being beat to shit by his former parents, like absolutely just goddamn abused for years, like 10 years. They didn't even find you till you're like 13 years old and your whole life is ruined already. You're ruined as a person, psychologically, physically. And then your new parent, it looks so great. For 1 year, you look like, oh man, things have finally turned around. I have a home. And then you realize that after that next birthday, that the fucking person who adopted you is fucking goddamn Epstein. And he's written you out to all these old fucks trying to get your cheerleaders fucked by everybody. What you don't want to happen is to find out that your dad is Mr. Epstein, is what I'm saying. I couldn't remember his first name. Jeffrey. I kept wanting to say Gerald.
I thought you were saying Jared from Subway.
Yeah.
Which would also be bad.
But what you don't want to find out is that your adopted father is
Jeffrey Epstein.
Jeffrey Epstein. That's not what you want to find out. Because at first you're like, man, I just live on this cool island. This is nice. You're in the NFC Championship. This was a nice vacation.
Then it's, what's with all these penises?
Yeah, what's with all these dicks in my face? That's what this whole season has been like. Why are all these dicks in my face?
We should have like a thing, a bunch of, all these dicks.
I am down for the Saudi Arabians just to buy us already. Completely 100% ownership. Take control of the team. At least we've seen how much money they funneled into that shitty golf league they own live. They will funnel that much money into the Commanders to at least try to not be the most shitty team in the NFC East. Jesus Christ, I'm so mad. It's this game. I was swearing to God so many times. I was like, oh, we finally at least got. And it's not even that great of a win. You beat the Dolphins at the end of the day if you win that game.
Yeah.
But you fucking found 5 ways to fucking keep the Dolphins in the game in the last 4 minutes of the game. How many times must you fuck up to not win? It's like you hate winning. It's football malpractice. You should be fucking in prison for trying to say you're a fucking football coach and a football team and do that bad at football.
I agree. Terrible. Does it bring you some solace, though, that this is an injured Frankenstein, patched up fucking team versus...
I wish our kicker was injured, to be honest with you. He's not injured. Missed 2.
They're going to cut him.
We muffed a punt. When we got the ball back, we
Now,
fucking dropped the go-ahead touchdown.
If you need a new kicker, I know one that just got back, who's eligible, who once had a career... Not a career.
Tommy, I'll cut you off here.
Justin Tucker. It's Justin Tucker.
We would 100% take Justin Tucker on our team. 100%.
I'll make the call.
That is a man of pride. He would jizz on the massage table and not even care to clean it up. He was proud of that splooge. Well, that's who we need. A guy who's not afraid to splooge anywhere, whether he's home, away, in a massage therapist chair. We need someone that's not afraid to splooge. Matt Gay should be taken for a fucking hate crime against the gays for making them look like such a bad group.
I agree. Just does terrible names for the entire gay community.
Yeah. The word gay hasn't looked so bad since the early millennial. Probably later than that. Probably actually.
No, it's probably like the 1930s. I'd
Yeah.
say around there. The first time a guy walked by and saw 2 guys kissing, he was like, those fucking gays.
Yep. Not bad. The word gay has not looked that bad since the fucking Salem witch trials.
That's okay.
Okay, that's what I have to take.
Let's defend this. Elaborate.
Didn't they say all the gays were witches and drowned them as women?
No, that did not happen.
I did not. I don't know what happened to the Salem witch trials. I'll nail that down later. I'll read it next Halloween.
Okay, yeah, we can't read it now. It's past that.
Yeah.
But we are looking forward to Charlie Brown's Thanksgiving special. That is always a fun time.
They make popcorn. I remember that.
They make the popcorn. There's always some pumpkin pie. Snoopy gets into some fucking shenanigans.
I will say that is a family thing that we do every holiday is watch that correlating Peanuts.
I like the Peanuts.
Me too. They're funny. They have some funny jokes in there.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes they're just like dickhead Charlie. And
Yeah.
if I was Charlie, I would actually get a gun.
And that's where kind of Charles Schultz's genius showed through is in the Halloween episode. Who would think we want to shit on this kid so bad? Every house just gives him fucking rocks.
Yeah.
Those are adults that are dishing a kid being fucking rocks for not knowing how to make a ghost costume properly.
And what's so fucked up is those houses. Think about it. In your house right now, if you walked into your living room and I said, find me a rock, you can't do it.
They all had that rock's ready for Charlie.
They went out into their house pre-Halloween and said, if I see some shithead named Charlie fucking Brown, I will give him this fucking rock. And I guarantee a spouse had to come and say, honey, please, don't throw it at him. I'm going to fucking his dick up. No, don't. And they ended up just tossing it in the bag.
But it would have sounded like this.
They don't talk about it enough. Charlie Brown is hated in his community. Like, not disliked, ignored. He is downright hated. People don't like hanging out with him. He's a little bit of a Debbie fucking Downer.
Yeah, for real. It's crazy how many people don't like Charlie Brown. They really make him to be out the clown.
I know. At the end of the day, the lesson is like, hey, let's not be dickheads to that one guy who no one likes.
Why does it have to be the story of every one of us to not be dickheads to Charlie Brown? Every episode is we find out not to be a dickhead to Charlie Brown.
Valentine's Day. He's like the only guy that doesn't get the Valentine's Day. Christmas one. No one listens to him at the Christmas fucking party. Halloween, no one gives him a fucking candy. Like,
And the little redheaded girl never gucks him up. She never gives him blowies.
no. Hell, his own best friend is banging his sister.
And has a weird fucking fetish with this blanket, I think.
It's weird. It's a weird trope to have to kids. What if he's just obsessed with his blanket?
And I'll say it again, that just adds to the genius of Charles Schultz.
Charles Schultz is definitely a mastermind with this.
Absolutely.
Only rivaled by Beetle Bailey, the comic strip that has the Beetle Bailey as a private in the army.
Those
He
are solid ones.
doesn't listen to Sarge.
Archie.
Archie's a very good one.
Dilbert. I don't ever understand those ones, but I heard their office funny.
I like Dilbert. They was like really fucking stupid. It's like not funny at all. It's
He doesn't even have a mouth. I don't think he speaks.
Oh, it's hysterical.
Tommy, so Raiders looked real bad on Monday Night Football. They
No
looked
kidding.
not good at all. They're not a good team.
No, terrible. I gotta say, Las Vegas has really dropped the ball with their football, and I gotta say, making the Cowboys look good is a impressive feat. Because most of the time, they look like ass out there, and they play some good teams. They play some Panthers and whatnot, so you can't always give it to them. But man, beating up on the Raiders, who are we? Gino, you may want to have to retire soon. I don't give a fuck about legacy, but you can't get out there losing games for everyone else. You're gonna make some people lose their jobs, man.
You're going to make WVU look bad,
Oh, like,
and we can't have that.
no.
Can't have that, Gino. You wouldn't want to do that. You're a
Nope.
proud Mountaineer.
Don't you want to be a quarterback coach at some Division III school? Huh? Doesn't that sound fun?
That sounds like that's like a good job for you, Gino.
I
Teddy
think-
Bridgewater did it. You obviously don't pay for the Ubers and hookers for the small children. You know, you got to be clean about it.
Yeah.
But be good about it. You might be able to be a head coach.
Ooh,
How about that?
that'd be fun.
Of a high school? They would definitely take you on, dude. Barely any checking in your background or at all. They're just like, sure. Do you want to do this?
Yeah. Give you anything you want.
So they look real bad. I think we were pretty spot on with this game. All of our predictions came true. We were 100% betting on this one.
Yeah.
33-16 is in your own house. Not a good look. Not a good look, especially when Cowboys are notoriously a bad visiting team. They
Yeah.
lose a lot when they're not home. Games right before that, we had the Rams win against Seattle. And Cooper Kupp, or not Cooper Kupp, Sam Darnold was playing catch with the other team.
Yeah.
It was
What was it, 4 or 5 interceptions?
4.
Terrible.
His team has since spoke out about defensive Sam. I don't hate Sam. You don't have to defend him. I just think some of the throws were so bad
Yeah.
that it was hilarious.
He knows better, yeah. Sam's not a bad quarterback. No one is out there saying he's bad. He made bad decisions, though. You can look at him and say, I don't know what the fuck you were thinking. You shouldn't have thrown that fucking ball. Like, it's very simple.
Yep. Broncos, they win.
Yeah, they're 6-0 at home this season.
And Chiefs are at 500.
Yeah.
5-5, I believe.
Chiefs are the most underwhelming, mediocre team this year. I mean, they're just middle of the road.
And Eagles win, even though you couldn't tell by this week on all the disgruntled feelings that are in the locker room. People doing anonymous tips on the team,
Oh,
saying that the team is frustrated with Jalen Hurts and that the game plan has to be catered to what he can actually do, and that's why they're not throwing to the receivers.
oh, damn.
Yeah, it was pretty cold. So if they find out who the leak is, it's really bad because he basically told him his opinion, and a lot of people think it's A.J. Brown.
Oh, shit.
And he's been already, there's like articles that he's been called to the owner's office about, stop going to fucking social media every time you don't get catches, like handle it in the house.
Yeah.
Said he was supposed to, I think, do better. And then this comes out anonymously, which I wonder if he just like sent a text when he left that office, like, you gotta say, I didn't say that now. Yeah.
But fuck A.J. Brown. You can't throw a fucking fit every time you don't get the goddamn ball.
Yeah.
Wham.
He's quite the prima donna about it. He had the most receptions in the last game. And then you're gonna come out and say this still?
Yeah.
Like, God, just shut up.
Fucking trade him. He's good, but he's not that good.
I mean, trade him. Yeah, trade him to like a team like in D.C. where he has to live with the. Yeah, just let him move to D.C.
Yeah. I heard he'd be fine in Carolina.
Yeah, I mean, think of all you could get from Washington for that. Adam Peters will deal, especially if it's in the division.
Yeah.
I know y'all are gonna want a premium, and y'all could like even beat him up for how disgruntled you are. You can come right after him during that game.
There you go.
See what happens. Cam Scatteraboo was on Monday Night Raw. Afterward, he had to make a social media post because it got very loud that people were might be Giants fans, not all of them were, but even just like sports pundits, personalities were saying that Cam in that spot on WWE was putting himself at risk, basically, could put himself back in his rehab to where he may not play at the beginning of next year like he plans. Really just kind of throwing shade of what he shouldn't do. What are your thoughts, Tommy, on on just, I guess, the opinion out loud right now.
Yeah. Well, NFL players are held to a higher degree of scrutiny with their activities. Quarterbacks can't own motorcycles, can't be even on one because of insurance and other stuff. I get wanting to protect players. They're national fucking treasures, some of these players. You do not want your Bryce Youngs, your Rico Dowdles engaging in dangerous activities because of what they mean to this country. But, that being said, there's no way Scadaboo's out there fucking... I just don't see him personally. Other athletes, other NFL players, sure. Johnny Manziel's of the fucking world. But I don't think he's out there risking his career for football. For Monday Night Raw. Not to mention, it's pro wrestling. It's all very staged anyway. It's not like they're going to have him out there actually getting a chair to the fucking back.
Yeah, no, he was not. He pushed somebody down and was behind a barrier. His whole lower half was.
Yeah.
So
who gives a fuck? He's already out for the rest of the season anyway. Who cares?
Yeah, he's having a good time. He went to the UFC fights the other night. They got him front row because it was in New York.
Yeah.
He's living it up right now. Congrats. I like Scat. He's going to come back to next year. He's going to run aggressively. It's going to be awesome to watch. Except against us, we're going to fuck him up. You don't do that.
No.
You don't do that in Washington.
It's hard to find a fucking Giants player that you actually like. Why do you want to punish him?
If you're a Giants fan, he also came out, like before I think he was injured, they were like media pundits trying to be like, oh, if the Eagles offered you double the money, would you want to be traded to the Eagles? And he was like, no, I don't give a fuck about double the money. He's like, the Giants wanted me here, so he's like, I'm going to be here. He's like, I plan to be here for my whole career, which is respectable and it's honorable.
Yeah.
He's like, I was meant to be here. I didn't pick to be here. He's like, it picked me. So that's pretty cool. There's also, this one's just kind of like a pop culture thing. They announced that they're making a Call of Duty movie. It is going to be made by Taylor Sheridan, who made Landman, Yellowstone, 1883, and 1922, which are those are shows, not just years.
Yeah, one of them's got Harrison Ford. I think it's 83.
1883, I think something like that. Yeah. Paramount also is one that has the
made Halo
studio. Yeah, that made Halo. Peter Berg is going to direct the Call of Duty movie. He's done some good movies. He just recently did a movie about, it's like a war movie that's about to come out, called The Mosquito Bowl. And apparently it's like a bunch of soldiers, I guess, in World War II were on a base, and they had like a game of football. Oh, cool. And it became like a large like tale of people like retelling what happened. So they're making that into a movie. So I think that'll be pretty cool. But he's the director of that movie as well, so maybe they're just like, oh, you're kind of on a war kick right now. You want to make another war movie about the greatest video game storyline of all time? Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
I played that campaign, and I have no idea what the fuck was happening. I skipped like all the cutscenes and everything. I just wanted to go around shooting people.
What about like the end when you had to kill that guy?
Yeah, I know there's the...
I was like, I didn't give a fuck. I just killed him.
Yeah, you threw the knife.
Yeah, he's got that girl at gunpoint.
And I was always surprised you were upset that he killed a guy because you had been killing many guys throughout the story.
I killed as many as possible. Some people call dibs like the computer on a different guy. I took them. I shot him first.
I played that one level where it's no Russian. You gotta open the elevator, go in and shoot at the airport.
Yeah.
And at the beginning, before the level, it has this is very graphic, blah, blah. You have the option to skip this level. Do you want to skip it? I was like, no, I want to skip it. And my first time playing it, I finished that level. I was like, what was the bad part? Like, what was I supposed to not like? What was supposed to traumatize me? I thought I was gonna get like raped or something, like halfway through the fucking thing. It was gonna be real bad. But fortunately, that did not happen.
Fortunately enough, that would have been a rough game. Video games, like video games, supposed to be fun. I don't want to watch my guy raped.
God, no.
Terrible.
I would almost certainly put it back if that happened.
After beating the Commanders in Madrid, Tua announced that he wouldn't mind playing a game in Jerusalem, and he said it straight-faced. He meant it. He had no idea what he knew what he was saying. Like I'm sure he was like, yeah, Jerusalem. Maybe before it's been war-torn and blown to shit. Maybe then it would have been cool to like think you're playing in the Holy Lands or something like that.
He's not Jewish, is he?
No.
It's not his holy fucking land then.
Yeah, like to say Jerusalem, it was just so dumb, and he just had like this dumb look on his face, like, "What, you guys don't like that idea?" Because it kind of went quiet, like.
But yeah, they don't even have a football field. I don't even know if they play soccer there.
It's just, he's so dumb. The concussions are real, guys. We're seeing the CTE happen right in front of us now.
Oh, yeah. We as a society need punished for what we're doing to Tua. Like, we need to come together and say, Tua, stop.
And Tua's wife, I'll let you know now, call a family member and leave. Because part of CTE is also anger. He's going to hit you.
He already hangs out too much with Tyreek Hill.
Hangs out too much with him.
Michael Penix is out for the rest of the season. He's having major surgery. So it looks like Kirk Cousins is going to take over. And how do you feel about it, Jay?
I just kind of seen it coming. I think they said he's missed like 6 years of football
Yeah.
because of knee injuries. Like, it's at this point, like, Falcons probably just need to start considering, like, maybe we do take another quarterback in this next draft. He's already missed. Didn't he get hurt last year?
Yeah. Last year, I think year before last, once in college. Like, yeah, his whole thing is nuts.
That's his story, is getting injured.
Yeah, I think he's about to have a career-ending injury. Like, I could see them dropping him after the season's over and no one picking him up.
I really like Jordan Travis' situation where they're like, the doctor comes out and is like, we recommended that he retire.
Yeah.
Not much knee left for us to repair. Just gone.
Why not? They already spent. Doesn't Kirk Cousins' contract last 5 years?
Yeah, he hasn't. He didn't do great when he came against you guys, but he hadn't been taking the first team refs.
He was also playing one of the toughest teams in the league. You cannot hold that against Kirk.
Does Kirk light it up this weekend?
Depends who they play. We gotta look that up later.
Yeah.
But only time will tell.
Bill Belichick was seen at an adult cheerleading competition for Jordan. Adult cheerleading. Didn't know it was a thing. I mean, obviously, NFL cheerleaders and dancers and stuff for the NBA are all adults. But, like, adult cheerleading competitions.
So do you think this is all an elaborate thing to get his girlfriend a cheerleading spot on the UNC team next year? Like, she couldn't walk on this year, no experience.
Yeah.
So she's like, she's in this adult league. You gotta do it.
She's friends with, like, 3 gays. Of course she's good at cheerleading.
Please, for the love of God, get her off the sideline. Get her off from away from me.
I regret it. She's trying to call plays. What is this fucking Chad Powers?
Well, I'm kind of retarded.
But yeah, he did not look happy to be there. Don't blame him because that sounds lame as fuck.
Right? Oh man, he didn't even have like a hot dog or a soda. He was just there raw dogging it, just pissed. Like, fuck, I hated you.
He was sitting in his anger. He should have went and had nachos. I'd at least like do that Bill smile where he's like,
Yeah, why not get some nachos? You're already there. Why? You don't have to punish yourself, Bill. I get it.
I get why he does that half smile though on TV because when he really smiles, he looks like a fucking goober. I saw it once. I was like, oh shit, damn Bill, put that thing away.
He is a goober.
So Callaway is selling 60%. They're 60% in Topgolf to a private equity firm at an evaluation of $1.1 billion.
Do you think private equity firm is just code word for Saudis now?
Yep.
Because they just don't want to say it out loud.
Yeah, the Saudis are. Next thing you know, they're gonna be like, and Topgolf Abu Dhabi.
But that'd be kind of fun though. Like it's Arab, Topgolf. You go hit the ball and it hits a fucking landmine and explodes.
Goes out in just the sand. Everything's a sand pit here.
Fucking sucks.
Fucking hate playing here. I guess definitely. I think you're right on that one. That it's probably Saudis.
Yeah.
I'm sure you probably look up online, but that's not what we do here. We just get the headlines and run.
Yeah.
We make our own stories. We make shit happen. Baker Mayfield is having a boy. Congrats, Baker Mayfield.
Yeah,
you are
yeah.
in the kitchen and your wife's vagina.
Yeah. Baker, baby maker.
He said, I quote at a press conference, I'm going to have a little shithead. He thinks he's going to be like him. That's cool.
That is good. I wonder if he'll also go to Oklahoma.
Probably not. I think his dream was to go to Texas. And he wasn't good enough. So he went to Texas Tech for a year or two and then went to Oklahoma.
That makes
And
sense.
became the legend that we know as Baker Mayfield.
I like it. Hey, but congrats. Having a kid, maybe motivate him. Maybe actually start winning some games this last half of the season. Never know.
Be nice.
It would be nice.
It would be nice if they went ahead and just went ahead. Why don't you just win some?
Win a couple.
Yeah.
Just for him.
Come on, do it for the pod.
What do you think his kid's name is?
Archibald. No. Okay. Let's the real guess here.
If I was him, I'd name it something like Taker Mayfield.
Take Mayfield.
Ooh.
Rex. No. Crosby
Mayfield.
Yeah, Crosby Mayfield. That guy sounds sick. Maybe this gets to him, changes him up a little bit.
Not so Mayfield.
Brooks Mayfield.
Girl's name.
No, that old man.
That's a nickname though.
Wait, that's a shitty nickname.
Well, I don't make nicknames, Jay.
Why was Red's red? He's a black man.
In the book, he's Irish. They race swapped it for the movie.
I didn't watch. Now I showed my ignorance. I haven't read the book.
I didn't either. I did know that piece of fun trivia.
Yeah, I thought it was a weird name.
It is a weird name for a black guy.
Especially when you tell me it's a nickname. What's his real name? Brian? Brian O'Brien. You could say that.
He is actually Irish.
Yeah.
Adopted. There's black people in Ireland. Got a lot of this up.
All right, guys, but we're going to go ahead and just pop it in there, and we're going to go ahead and go into What's Up West Virginia.
Yep.
That is next.
None
What's
think
up, West
media
Virginia?
machines
Well,
cover my state. And I just want to know,
I'm not gonna say that.
what's
wrong.
up, West Virginia?
but we all know what would go there.
We all know what goes there. We just can't say that and be white.
No. Who's in Paris?
No. So we're gonna start out with, I guess, we have good news and bad news. We have stuff all over the place for West Virginia. A lot of news happening in West Virginia. It's a very newsworthy place, apparently.
Yep.
A lot of soccer. Maybe we're a soccer state.
I think we're a soccer
It might be
state.
something we just have to come to terms with.
Pretty cool though.
It's pretty cool. I'm happy with it. A lot of people that are maybe like football purists, only like football,
think
they
it'll
might
fuck
be
themselves.
very upset that West Virginia's now a soccer state. But it's so fluent here that I think you'll hear through this segment that it's just so much soccer you can't look away from it.
Yeah.
So much success at soccer you can't look away from it.
Unfortunately, the first soccer story, Marshall loses the Sun Belt Tournament Championship 3-1 to UCF.
It is a dark spot. This is the second Sun Belt championship we've lost. I believe both were at home. No, this one was not at home. This one was in. No, it was at home.
This one was at home.
What am I thinking? Both at home. Not great.
UCF though, the underdog, coming in at the 5th seed.
Yeah, coming at 5th seed. I think we were the 3 seed. We had the good win against WVU. I didn't think that this would happen. I thought Matt Max would be like a 2-1 loss, 3-1. I think we were down 3-0, and the one was actually pretty much a garbage time goal.
Yeah.
So, honestly, 3-0 loss. We can't let the guys get too down though, because they are a automatic bid to the champion or to the tournament.
Yeah.
So they got the whole tournament, the championship that matters the most is still in front of them. I think they need to kind of move on from this game, even though it's hard to look past right now.
Yeah.
It just happened, but they have to move past it and go on and hopefully get themselves collected for this tournament. They're one of the deeper teams in the country. They average 20 players getting minutes per game, when most teams do like 15. So they're a very deep team. They're not afraid to use their depth. I think they just need to shake this one off and move on. Shake it off, as Taylor Swift would say.
Shake it off.
Shake it off. Shake it off.
Good for them.
Marshall seems to have shaken off their loss at the 75 game, which, as we said, we were with them. We're hanging in there with them. We both took them to cover this week. And what did Marshall come in out and do? They covered in Georgia. It was practically a home game for Carlos Del Rio Wilson, as he is from Atlanta. Had a big crowd for him. Not a big crowd that was there at all, though.
No. But, this is Marshall returning to Georgia. Season opener, not so hot against UGA. This is Marshall coming back and showing Georgia, yeah, you won one, but you can't beat us twice.
And we are one game away from bowl eligibility. That's big for this first season, I think, to get us bowl eligible. I think I know this is saying the most, and you say this about any of your teams that have a game left. I think best case scenario for him, let's win the last 2 games. That gets us above 500 and bowl eligible. Hopefully everyone stays to play this year. As in last year, we were the only team that fucking had to back out because of that happening.
God, that's so bad.
We're keeping our coach, hopefully, so no one will leave because they're losing the coach. They will leave because of transfer portal, I'm sure. Because we had some great players this year. Yeah. Running backs looked solid. I think Del Rio Wilson may have another year left. He was a front runner for the Maxwell a couple of weeks in a row.
Yeah.
We hope they stay with us, but we do know the horrible truth of college football right now.
They may get a solid, but still kind of shitty bowl, maybe like a Pop-Tart bowl, which I would be stoked for. I love the Pop-Tart bowl.
Pop-Tart's good. I like Pop-Tarts.
I do
What's your
too.
favorite Pop-Tart flavor?
Ooh, I like the little Sunday one.
Ooh, my favorite is classic blueberry, or they have one that's like a raspberry, but it's made like the classic, not like the wild berry's also good. I like
Wild berry's solid.
Wild berry's very good. It's the only one I like that doesn't have the like sugar.
I do like the cookie dough one.
Cookie dough was pretty good, and I'll never eat an unfrosted one.
No, those suck ass.
Why would you? They hate people. They want to see there's like, what's the shittiest thing we can make that people still purchase?
That, yeah.
Yep, that's it. Let's take away all the best part, the fucking icing.
Speaking of taking away some of the best parts, WVU does cover in their loss against Arizona State. It's a 2-point loss. This one was divisive because some people, Houston beat Arizona State while Houston lost to WVU, so it was really anyone's game, but this was in a very sunny Arizona State.
They covered though.
Yeah,
they covered. Cover.
They
looked decent. Exceeded expectations.
Yeah.
I'd say greatly because they were 11.5-point underdogs. They lost by 2 points.
Yeah.
So they played above. They punched upward, and it's not a win, which it's hard to celebrate not wins, but for gamblers and people of West Virginia that gambled on it, you did win.
Yeah.
You did win. So let's.
You're welcome.
The boys tried. West Virginia women's basketball had a shocking game where they won over Duke 67-59 over a ranked Duke. I believe they were 15th in the country at the Greenbrier after 6 WVU players get ejected before the half. I thought it was kind of stupid. There was one girl obviously on WVU that should have been gotten the boot.
Can we show the clip behind us?
I don't think we can, but
Damn.
I'll draw pictures of it. That's just her. And then we'll do a reenactment.
But yeah, we saw the video before the segment took place, and I gotta say, did not deserve 6 fucking fouls or 6 ejections. I guess they called it for people rushing off the bench.
But it's also halftime.
They were also breaking it up.
It was also halftime. The fucking buzzer went off. No one said that. Like, hey, the buzzer sounded. We're allowed to go off the bench now.
That's true. We don't know if they were rushing to stop the fight, be part of it, or
Trying to go get orange slices.
going to get orange slices, some gummy worms, or a popcorn at the fucking concession stand. Maybe they wanted a quick gleezy with some chili and slaw.
I think we need to normalize. Say you have your water cooler, like at work, where this is all based off of.
Yeah.
What if the work just started like leaving a bowl of orange slices there? That's something you don't get as an adult, that you don't appreciate as much as a kid when you're at the games. Is no one's chopping up orange slices for you.
No.
You have to just go fucking buy oranges and chop them up yourself.
I don't know where you buy them, but every time I get an orange, it's covered in the fucking skin, and I gotta eat through that to get to the good juicy part.
Yeah.
And I don't like eating the skin. Do you know, do they come without it, or how do you get it that way?
I think you have to skin it alive.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You have to skin it alive, I think.
You cut off the skin of the fucking orange?
Yep, while it's alive.
That's fucked up.
You gotta listen to it scream.
Do you do that with all your fruit? Like a strawberry or a banana? Or do you just like eat it, like do you cut it off its skin?
I still can't watch that Seth Rogen documentary about the grocery stores.
Fruit fight? Or is it fruit? No, what, sausage party.
Sausage Party, can't watch that documentary about the grocery store foods. Because I know that I've murdered a lot of them all the time.
All the time.
I cut up a hot dog in his family like a week ago. Made some beans.
Ooh,
That's
beanie
good.
weenies.
Beanie weenies.
Nice.
They
Nice.
are better if you make them yourself.
Always. And University of Charleston soccer head coach
was named the
not much of a transition.
Division II
Coach of the year.
Coach of the Year for the second year in a row.
Good job,
Let's
UC.
go.
Yay.
Let's go, UC. Proven again. A West Virginia program.
Hey, soccer school.
They've won a national champion. I think they've won 2 national championships as a soccer school.
Yeah.
Just West Virginia building up. UC women's and States women's competed in their conference tournament. UC won in a very close game. I think it was 2-1 in the end.
Wow.
2 more West Virginia programs showing out. Tough for West Virginia State, good for UC. But West Virginia State, keep after it. Because
Yeah.
you're right there. You're right there with a very good program against UC.
No kidding. Both West Virginia schools getting first runner-up and then fucking the winner of it. I mean, that's something.
WVU fucked up Pitt in the backyard brawl basketball.
Yeah.
They fucked him up bad.
Yeah,
Red
they
Panda
did.
was there.
Oh, yeah.
Red Panda, the plate lady.
Oh.
That kicks it up on the thing.
Uh-huh. Yeah, she's doing like a tour.
Yeah. Yeah, she's went to the Mountaineer game that game, did the halftime.
Cool, cool.
I think Pat McAfee probably would have set that up. He loves Red Panda. She even performed at the studio.
Oh.
Pat McAfee Studios.
Fun. Red Panda, if you're seeing this, we'll have you on the show. We'd love to have you.
I want to see that trick. We don't have high roofs. We'd have to take her outside. Are you good outside?
Yeah, we can do this outside. We've got portable
And
stuff.
if you break those fucking plates, you're cleaning it up.
Those are my plates. Don't break them. I only have so many.
It's just like a half stack because that's all you have.
Like 3 plates. That's all you have?
How do you practice that too? Like, what she one day was like, Dad, can you bring out all the porcelain plates we have in a stick? I got something I want to show you. Have you ever practiced before? No.
That's
Just practice
weird.
all the plates. I'm gonna keep practicing this.
Can you practice with like a plastic one? Or is it like not weigh the same?
I'm sure the weight is way off.
God, I'd be so mad if my kid wanted to do that.
And she had her horrible accident. That's what she's coming back from, where she fell off and broke her arm.
You say accent or accident?
Accident.
I thought you said accent. She's coming off her bad accent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
good
bad
for her, she did.
accident where she broke her arm falling off. I think she said something about the wheel stuck or something while she fell.
Oh shit.
She definitely didn't blame like error on herself. It was definitely like something caused it. The wheel was tight or something.
I wouldn't either. That's your career.
Yeah, you can't. People just can't think you're. I mean, it does up the intensity a little bit. She could fall and die.
Oh yeah. Speaking of falling and dying, Marshall's men's basketball team is off to a solid start, but they had a big recent loss to University of Virginia, the Cavaliers. Marshall up to this point was 3-0 against MAC schools. A very solid start. WVU themselves.
I feel like the MAC schools part was a shot, Tommy.
Oh, no, it's just an accurate representation. They played 3 MAC schools and beat them.
Yeah, but you didn't need said they could just said starting 3-0.
But I thought it was good to give them perspective.
Yeah, I guess if you're like not a fan of Marshall,
No, why? Because you can't say it a fact. I didn't say like they played a bunch
because
of
it's not a bragging point.
I didn't say Marshall played a bunch of fucking retards.
Yeah, you did. You said Marshall played MAC schools.
MAC schools are fine. They're fine.
All right, we're gonna cut to the next segment because I don't have something nice to say. My mom said if you don't have something nice to say, don't say nothing.
Fine, we're cutting it. Fuck it.
Fuck it. All right. So our next UC has won the MEC title in soccer for men's and women's.
That's cool.
So that's big. UC is also in the second round of the D3 National Championship tourney
Cool.
for men's soccer right now. They've actually won it twice.
Yeah,
So they're 2-star, hoping to get that 3-star.
that'd be sweet.
So if you go up to like in soccer, go up to like you get upgraded to like D2. You take those stars away, right? You didn't want a D2 title.
You'd have to.
Yeah. So, I mean, at least Marshall's at the top. We don't have to ever worry about losing our star.
No, the best of the best. Speaking of which, Marshall plays in the first round of the NCAA tournament already. Them and WVU played Thursday.
Yep, Marshall drew Cleveland State. It's a game that we should win. I hope we do win, and I hope if it is a mismatch like they're saying, because it is us versus like a higher or lower seed, us coming in as an at-large bid, I hope we win by like 3-1. Like there's not a 1-point game where we got in the last half at the last second. We need to do something to gain some confidence. I think, especially in the scoring. There wasn't a lot of scoring in the WVU game. Actually, was it? Am I 7?
I think so. It's 4-3, I think.
So there was a lot of scoring in that game. We didn't do a lot of scoring against UCF, and it looked very hard.
Yes.
Hopefully they didn't put out like a teach tape on how to shut us down, really. But I think Marshall, should try to win this by a significant margin.
I didn't know if you knew this, but Cleveland isn't even a state. So I feel very confident about Marshall overcoming these fucking frauds.
Yeah, they are frauds, even from their name. Right from drop. West Virginia draws Maryland.
Now, this will have came out by the time these games happen, so we can't talk about them coming up.
Yeah. Marshall or WVU drew Maryland. WVU football steals commit from Penn State.
Big.
Since James Franklin's gone, that's who signed him. He's allowed to leave. Well, I mean, he wasn't even there.
Yeah.
But 4-star lineman. This is big for them. This is one of their biggest signings in a couple years. Dude is fucking huge. Coming in as a freshman.
It helps that Penn State is ass this year.
That and his dad played for Dana Holgerson at WVU.
Oh, there you go.
So his dad wanted him to go there. He even burned a couch on the Pat McAfee show live.
That's fun.
But that is big for WVU football. We're excited for that.
Mm-hmm.
Kim Caldwell is ranked 15 this year with the Lady Vols. That is a West Virginia native.
Mm-hmm.
Lady Mountaineers are ranked 22 currently in the nation.
Oh, that's wow.
So some ladies out there doing big things for the state of West Virginia.
No kidding.
Putting women's basketball on the map. We love that. WVU men's basketball has found their groove seemingly with their new coach Ross Hodge.
Yeah.
We call him Boss Hodge and animate him like he's Boss Hog.
Oh,
But Boss.
Yeah, they had a really good start there, 3-0. A loss to Virginia, but University of Virginia is ranked, a solid opponent. Can't give them too much trouble in that one. But yeah, I think WVU may have a shot at the tournament this year, unless the corrupt NCAA once again withholds our position. Only time will tell.
Time will tell. Yeah, Bubba Cunningham, I don't think he's in that same position because I think they swap every year, so they can't show like a bias.
Oh, nice.
Or a power over that type of thing.
Yeah.
Or I would say this year he is definitely on notice to not fuck up again like that, especially when it favored his team immediately.
Yeah.
That is just absolutely unreal.
It was corruption out the fucking wazoo.
Yeah. So much so that our governor thought he was actually going to get it changed before it was going to happen. Like, dude, no. What happened. Now you sue for money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not for, we could get him in the game. Let's hold hope.
I'd sue for like a ton of money and just toss it all into NIL.
Yeah. That would be smart. You have the best players. You can win a national championship.
Hell yeah.
That's cool.
That is cool.
That would be cool.
That would be
Mountaineer national championship in basketball. That would be cute.
It's been a minute.
It has. All right, guys, but we're going to move on to Hear Me Out. That is next.
Yeah.
Woo!
Listen, hear me out.
All right, guys, we're returning with one of your favorite segments in our newly adopted format of it, Hear Me Out. We have a wheel with 18 topics left on it, 2 already gone. We're going to spin that wheel. Whatever you get, you have to instantly debate for a minimum of 2 minutes and 30 seconds, which is a lot longer than you think it is until that clock starts. Then you're like, God damn, still? Not 2 minutes?
150 seconds.
More than that. No, you're right. 150 seconds.
Yeah.
Feels like a lot more. Feels like 1,000 seconds.
It does.
And we have no time to prep. We would have to prep for 18 topics to know what we're going to get here.
Impossible.
We're going to spin it live. You're going to see the wheel.
But first, we have to flip a coin and see who's going first.
We do. I was jumping the gun there. All right, Tommy. I'm flipping. You call.
Okay.
Right?
Heads.
That's heads. We didn't declare on the coin. I would say that's the heads versus the other side.
Why not? So, you said I got it
You
right?
have to choose. No, I go first.
You go first? Okay.
Yeah, you won. This happened last time. This happened last time.
Undefeated. Super.
All right.
God, I hope you get the Commander's one.
Please not the trans one. Please, God.
Why Charlie Kirk deserved to die.
Here we go. Come on, that was dumb. Ooh. I get a fun one.
Okay.
The best game you could put together from sports history, any two teams from any two time periods. It also doesn't give me a sport. Could be any two sports.
That's right. All right. We're going to start the timer. And go.
I think one of the better matchups you could make here, if you're thinking of all the old teams, do you go with something like classic, like the New York Jets back in the day with Broadway Joe? Do you hit up maybe the San Francisco 49ers who had so many weapons, the young Terrell Owens, Steve Young, Joe Montana at some time? I have my favorite team. Do I be a homer? Do I go ahead and pick a Commander or a Redskins team that won in the 90s, won the Super Bowl? Do I pick a Bills now? They haven't won the big one, but they have a very loaded roster some years. So you can pick any of those. I think you have two dynasties worth of Patriots teams you pick. Do you pick maybe one of those teams? They were proven winners, won 3 or 4 times, twice. Terry Bradshaw, and so on. There's so many choices here. Obviously, I'm going football. I didn't mention one other sport because football's where it's at. That's what I'm going to go with. If you want the best game, you want the most heads tuned into this fucking game, we're going to go with these two teams. We have, I think for team one, the away team will say, I'm going to go with the greatest show on turf, Kurt Warner, Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce. We got Marshall Faulk in the backfield. One of the most electric fucking offenses of that time period. It was at a time when AstroTurf was big. They were wearing fucking Reebok tennis shoes and shit to play football in. It's a crazy time to look back on at their feet, but you got to see fucking pictures of fucking Randy Moss just wearing like regular Nike shoes. It's crazy. At that time, it was electric. They were literally developed the name off of the Barnum and Bailey Circus, greatest show on earth, greatest show on turf. They met every expectation of that name. You don't hear unique names like that for these offenses anymore. You just hear fucking Chris Collinsworth whacking off Patrick Mahomes. For the other team I'm going to go for, let's go. They didn't win the year, but they have one of the most electric records that's ever been recorded in the NFL up until that point, to the Super Bowl. I'm going to go with the 18-0 Patriots. That team had Aaron Hernandez. He was a killer. Rob Gronkowski. Randy Moss, who broke a record that year for receiving touchdowns. Tom Brady dishing the rock. I believe Kevin Falk was their running back. He was all right, serviceable. They had one of the great offenses, but their defense those years were killer too. They had Rodney Harrison, Darrelle Revis. Teddy Bruschi, I think, might have been on at that time as well. Maybe not. He might have been out. But either way, you have people like Rob Ninkovic, another Patriot great on the defensive line. The head coach now. His name's slipping me.
Belichick?
No.
No.
Any Hoosier. You know who he is. The Patriots head coach right now, he was on that team.
Oh, really?
He even caught touchdowns. He was a linebacker. They'd put him at tight end sometimes to throw him touchdowns.
Damn.
Mike Vrabel, fuck.
That's it.
Mike Vrabel. I think a matchup between those two teams would be fucking electric. It'd be a great game to watch. Obviously, I wasn't going to go two teams from the same time period, maybe that didn't play each other. We want two teams from different time periods, see how they rank up. I think it'd be a perfect mesh of just good offenses, but Patriots would have that solid defense. So the greatest show on turf has some competition to overcome. It's not the Harlem Globetrotters playing the New York Generals, who are all white guys paid to lose, because no one likes seeing the Generals lose. It happened once.
Yeah.
Once the Harlem Globetrotters lost. People lost their shit. But that's the greatest game I'm going to go. Greatest show on turf versus the Patriots that were undefeated.
Wow. Well, at 3:47, we're going to call it. Excellent. Hear me out. Couple of quick points. You did stick with football, which is great. Me personally, if I was going to do this one, I think I would have talked about the original 8, the USA, Michael Jordan Dream Team versus the current LeBron Dream Team, just to put those haters to debate. That would have been mine.
That's a solid matchup.
I'm not going to talk about that because I didn't get to fucking hear me out, and we're not going to.
That's a solid one. I'm going to say that right now.
And did you consider at any time the Panthers?
I would say it didn't cross my mind.
Okay.
Not one time, not even a little bit. It was not a consideration.
And then finally, in this matchup, who do you have as the winner?
Matchup, I'm going to go Patriots.
Oh,
Patriots
okay.
win that Super Bowl.
I think so. I think they go 19-0.
Yeah, Randy Moss is electric, and the defense I think would be the difference. And having a better defense.
And you don't bet against Tom Brady.
You do not do that.
All right.
All right, Tommy, here we go.
Lock and load.
Ready? We're about to start the spin. Ready, set, go.
I hope it's something fun.
Come on. Yes!
Full contact basketball.
All right, Tommy.
Fantastic.
We're changing the rules. Tommy's going to tell us about what the world would be like with a full contact basketball.
Love it. All right. So, go ahead and picture in your mind the pussiest sport you can think of. Times it by 10, and then you have the NBA. So this sport is riddled with floppers, fakers, and just all around people that do not want to be touched. It's like the Harry Mandela of fucking sports. They all just like want to dribble down, shoot, make it or miss it, then someone else tries. At some level, you just are playing a game of horse. You're just taking shots and hoping no one touches you. And god damn is it boring. It's boring as shit. You're very limited and restricted on defense. I get it. You just gotta put your hands out and block the shot. And on some level, I get it. It's supposed to be technical, like, oh, this guy is shooting. You're not allowed to stop him. Let's just see how good it is. It's already hard. It's a little basket. No, it's sports. You're supposed to be trying your fucking hardest to prevent the other guy from scoring, and vice versa. He's trying his hardest to get the score versus you. Get rid of these pointless fucking penalties. Making basketball a contact sport, we can dribble down, push off people, get in someone's face, push them around. You're just lobbing the fucking ball up anyway. It's not like it's so technical. Like if you do it unassisted, you're not gonna be able to score. You can throw up the fucking ball and you have a decent chance it's gonna goddamn go in. You're 7-foot fucking monsters. There's a goddamn monster squad on there trying to score. It's not that super fucking hard. Oh my god, I got pushed. So? You're playing on fucking wood, hardwood floors. I get it. Falling to the ground at that height is gonna be injurious. It's gonna suck. I don't know. Don't be a bitch. Maybe don't be a lean fucking 7-foot, 150-pound creature like a prey of fucking mantis. Actually build some muscle, take a push, and still stay on your feet. Every other sport goddamn does it. I don't see why you guys have to complain about it. And god damn, does it get old about the flopping. The general bitching about it is enough. Seeing Shaquille O'Neal go down, you lose all credibility for the sport. At that point, it becomes a fucking show contest. Oh, look at me, jump in there and dunk. When there's no discernible difference between the Harlem Globetrotters and your fucking actual sport, you've got a fucking issue. If you make it a full contact sport, you're finally going to have some athleticism, some aggression in it. People are going to try harder. And you're just not going to have those bitch fucking mentalities. All these superstars, the LeBron James, Anthony Davises, that complain every chance they get that someone's touching them. Oh, Caitlin Clark got her fucking titty grabbed. It's the game. It's the parking lot outside after the game. It happens. You can't complain about every titty grab. But so the NBA needs to do a fucking thing. Make basketball contact. Have some aggression. And you may have to rework the rules a little bit. Maybe you're allowed more. And not to mention, the fucking traveling is egregious. LeBron James walks down the fucking field, takes 5 steps, then dribbles once. So don't act like the dribbling concern is the problem. Oh, if they dribble, it's so hard because they'll be knocking around. They don't dribble now. No, those goddamn... I don't know, you call them just Stretch Armstrongs with their fucking long limbs. Take a step and they're already half court. They're not fucking playing by the same rules anyway. I don't know. I think we need to make full contact. It is what it is. I've made my peace.
Tommy, I agree with you on making basketball full contact. The flopping is ridiculous. It would definitely fix that because what's the point of flopping if they're not going to call it? Takes that away. I think you should never win a game based on how many flops you got called.
I agree.
I think it takes the skill out of it. You're the best actor on a basketball court. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. You're essentially on the hit Disney movie Double Team. Terrible actors trying to play basketball.
Was Corbin Blue in that one?
No, it's about the 2 twin girls.
Oh, yep.
They were bad. It was the worst basketball I've ever seen in an acting movie.
And we watched that Air Bud movie.
Yeah. Can you believe those kids lost to a dog? That movie's practically a documentary. All right, guys, that was Hear Me Out. Let us know if you have maybe an opinion on our topics this week in the comments below. Other than that, we will see you next week where we spin the wheel again.
The more you know, moment of the show. Did you know?
In 1970, Pirates pitcher Doc Ellis threw a no-hitter while tripping on LSD, later saying the ball looked distorted, but he managed to finish the game.
The more you know.
All right, guys, that's the end of the show. That is all we have for you this week. Stay tuned next Saturday for Blitz the Book. Also, be ready, looking on socials daily. Follow our socials.
Yeah.
We have content coming out daily. That is all the rave on smaller circle TikTok hashtags. And
But it's blowing up.
blowing up.
Soon, you'll have people at work saying, hey, have you seen this? And you'll say, I already knew about that, you stupid fucking idiot. Why would you try and show me that? Like I would know the funny thing. I'm the funny guy in the office. I send the funny things in the little Google chat in the Teams fucking stuff. You don't come to me with your bullshit fucking gifts you saw on TikTok. But, we're on there. So people are going to start seeing that and that's going to start happening to you. Be prepared.
I'm about to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. Oh, yeah. So hop in now before we act like we're too big to know you.
That's true.
That's true. Engagement's going to be weird after that.
Using only a chisel and my own bare hands, I will have my own star on the Walk Hall of Fame.
I want a statue like the Greek. I want to be like a stone statue like the Greeks used to have. See, I think we've cheaped out by using the bronze. A stone statue, if you fucked up the marble, how are you going to finish it? You got to restart over.
Oh, yeah. It's a commitment.
Yeah, it's a commitment, and you cannot fuck up, and it's stone.
I would want an ice statue like in Antarctica.
So it would be pretty much like stone there.
Yeah.
It's not going to go away. What if a polar bear fucked with it? You couldn't do anything about it. Polar bears are fucking vicious.
I don't think a polar bear's going to fuck with it. They're already surrounded by ice. I just don't think it'd be anything new to it. But I'll put my hand out to where you can put like a Coca-Cola, because I know the polar bears love their Coke.
Or you put out your hand so they, in case they want to shake it, shake your hand.
Yes. I will be a friend to the polar bears.
You could be that link for us going to overtime.
Fuck me. Oh well. Well, we have 16 seconds. But that's our show. Remember to follow us on all
Falcons fans, you thank Kirk Cousins because Michael Penix didn't do that for you guys. He didn't do it.
Not yet. We're on Facebook, Instagram, the TikToks, Threads apparently, all the good stuff. Follow us, like us, subscribe, comment, engage with us. We engage back. We're good like that.
I'm also going to take a social media push for the Commanders to sell to the Saudi Arabians because they would care more than our fucking ownership group does. God damn it. See y'all next time.
Bye. Remember, you're always one leg away from legendary.
I'm one leg away from killing myself.
Dance on them. Come on, man. I'm dancing with the fucking stars, man.